Okay, so I've played a little bit more of the secret mission, and I just got my ass kicked. It's very, very challenging if you do things the way that I did, which was I was too slow. This is one of those where you have to play it in a specific way. Essentially what was happening was I was getting harassed by air units at all corners of my main base and my expansion area, and there was just no way to lock those down. So what I'm going to try, I'm just going to try again and be more aggressive, because I was getting stacks of 3, sometimes 4 heroes all attacking me at once. My allies left the upper left and upper right bases alive. They just go straight for the green base, and that allows those upper left and right bases to continue building and attacking me. So we're just in an interesting situation where we're sort of just in a holding pattern that we can't break out of with the amount of income that we have. So I'm just going to start from the beginning, and I'm just going to blast through this map. So let's go. All right, I want to try this again from the beginning, and let's see if we can make this happen. I want to just try to be more aggressive in general. That's the only way. So let's just skip all this crap.
I am the Iron Hand.
Let's move her up. Let's hotkey everything and try to just take the goblins out as fast as possible at the beginning. So all of you, yeah, let's attack with our allies. Move on in. You guys all turn on defend. Get going. And then I think we just need mortar teams first and foremost. Pyromancers, and then Merciless. And then got to take out all of this junk, like, as soon as possible. All these, like, clusters of towers. Now, losing our rock golem early hurt. We'll be able to get it back out. Let's just see if we can finish up this stuff. Conquerors. And then we're going to need more guys on lumber. Okay, and I'm just going to start targeting whatever I can. And we lost a lot of our early stuff to these towers. That hurt. We got some pyromancers. Okay, just focus on the towers, please. That's your only job. Okay, and then we're going to go for any of these groups of towers, as well as where Petchin might be spawning from. I don't think we're going to be able to stop him, though, early. But let's see if, again, the faster we can get rid of this group, the better, as you can imagine. Okay, you guys, let's keep you guys pumped up. Go for this, and then the altar. Let's keep an eye on, again, where Petchin might spawn. Getting rid of every little bit of their production. Typical. Okay, there's Petchin. He's up here. Ah, not my mortar teams. Okay, go for this foundry, whatever it's called. And now we're at the point where it's the biggest challenge is income at the beginning here. Only having 1 gold mine is really tough. We can't stun Petchin, nor can we stun a lot of his units, so that's tricky. Allied units, yes, please come and help me. I'm going to take this grouping out of towers. Nice work, Fire Mage. Here and here, and then this. Hunters. Is that what they're called? Yes, okay. And then Vanessa, can we get your rock golem out yet? No, we can't. Okay, cool. Go for barracks. Honestly, the town hall isn't even that much of a problem. Yeah, let's just keep pushing up into this area. Wow, okay, this was a lot smoother, and it's partly, I think, just because I had a general idea of what to do. Makes a big, big, big difference. Okay, Foundry next. And which altar is Petchin coming out of? That one. That's a little too far back, I think. Let's just keep destroying their production structures. I could get some steam tanks as well. Siege engines. I knew I'd get that wrong eventually. Okay, and that's all of our cash. Okay, and then you guys move on to the next production structure. Rock Golem. Okay, so this group is going to be my group that focuses buildings. which is her and then the mortar teams. And now we're running out of money. Let's get everybody up here to engage Petchin. My allies can keep coming in here. Okay, go for the foundries. Ow, 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 ow. Is there another altar here? There's an altar kind of back here. It's like maybe I should go for the altars just so that when we kill him, he can't respawn. Let's just keep an eye out for which one he's spawning from after this. All right, keep it up. Let's go ally. My allies are getting stuck on buildings in the back because we dove pretty deep, but I think this is kind of necessary. Let's go for the barracks here. Okay, they're kind of getting through, but that's okay. Go sacrifice yourself. Good work. Okay, go altar. Petchin is still alive, so again, let's just kill these altars so that he can't come back as easily. Just don't have enough money. There we go. Foundry. Okay, this has been a pretty solid start. Stop hitting my mortar teams, you fool. There you go. Go for this. All right, he's dead now. And he's going to come out of that altar because it's the only one left, right? And you all use defend every little bit. Maybe just more mortar teams. Didn't I make some siege engines? Did they make it up here? I honestly don't know. All right, let's go for this altar here. Vanessa as well. No rock golem yet, but soon. Okay, one of you come up here. We're just going to start building our town hall. No. Hit the foundry, please. Okay, yeah, this was a lot more solid than our previous attempts, without a doubt. I do have a siege engine here. I assume that the siege engines, since they're not technically melee, they won't kill themselves on spiked barricades like some of our other stuff. Here comes our worker. Okay, that should be all of their production, so we're going to come on down here and just start hitting these towers with our mortar teams. Again, I think a part of this was simply being more aggressive. I think we need to be more aggressive, and also siege engines are really strong, so. Okay, meanwhile, I think we gotta save some of our cash. I mean, we're in no upkeep, so it doesn't hurt to just build more stuff. So let's build a group of merciless. And yellow is out. Our allies are doing well along the outskirts. And I think we're starting to run into some of the pre-placed stuff. So I think that, again, the sooner that we can just keep pushing through this stuff, the better. Let's just keep the pressure on, like I was saying. This mission ended up wearing me down because there was just stuff that was attacking me along the outskirts and such. And I think we just gotta hunker down and go for this now. Like, as much of this stuff that we can get rid of now, the better. Because this is all pre-placed. And I let it get to me. So let's use Berserk with Vanessa. Fan of Knives. Keep it up. Hit this with a rock. Yeah, Berserk with her plus the health steal does kind of make up for it. So I think that's okay. Okay, great. Now, big question too is when does the other set of units come online? I'm going to get some towers here because we do get attacked by air units along the outskirts. Okay, and then I'm going to grab more peasants for lumber. No. Oh, they do put down healing wards.
Let justice be served.
Okay, great work. Those will expire themselves eventually.
Say the word. Job's done. On my way.
Ranged units come and help us clean up these additional buildings. Mortar teams, maybe we'll be able to heal you up eventually. Okay. Then we have to decide what to do next. Like, let's quick save. We have a solid start here. I think it's better than what we've had previously, so... Again, having to have been really aggressive. And it worked. Okay, let's grab another lumber mill just a little bit closer. I think I'm going to get some flying machines to help counter air units. We don't need too many of them, just enough to help us out. Oh, there's more landmines everywhere. Okay, let's send Vanessa up here. Now, part of the issue, I think, is that I took too long in general, and what happened is we ended up getting just like a crippling amount of units pushing into us with the ogres and such, because we took too long to push into these initial groups. And what that means is that the ogres and the gnolls and such were pushing into our middle area, which is what we didn't want. So as you can see, like, this is going mildly better simply because we don't have pressure getting put on us by 2 additional bases. Again, big difference. So let's, again, just keep this push on. Got additional workers coming out. I gotta get some towers here, because we do know that air units like to fly by us. I lost my mortar teams. Okay, flying machine hit here. Steam engines, let's see if we can roll you up there. Yes, you know what? This has made an enormous difference doing things this way, which is, again, putting pressure on and keeping it on. Let's grab some Crusaders and Hunters. Let's get rid of these towers that are along the edges. We're pushing with our allies. Wow, it's all about, like, the perspective you take. Like, the mission can seem so much harder, even though, like, at first I didn't feel like I was doing anything wrong. But, again, this makes so much more sense for how to work our way through this map. And we just keep rallying up here. Mortar teams. I think my flying machines are dead, but that's okay. Let's get up here with these archers. Okay, there's a giant pre-placed group here. We want to... Well, we could draw them into us and then go for them. Phantom Knives! Okay, let's back up. Now push into them. I have units coming in. It's just going to take a long time. What are these? Okay, Phantom Knives. Zap them. That's not bad. We just got to get rid of these melee units. These poor guys. You know what? Just do it. 1 more shot, 2 more shots. Okay, they should survive. Stomp before you die. Okay. Cool. This is fully saturated, way oversaturated, actually.
Our forces are under attack. More work. Righto. Yes, me lord. Ready for action. Yes, me lord.
Okay. We're back in no upkeep. My allies are pushing through the side bases. But the most important thing is that we've gotten rid of a lot of this pre-placed junk. Holy shit. Okay, this is... I've only been playing for like 13 minutes. We're already halfway through the map. Okay. Keep going, please. You guys just hit the towers. If we can get through the middle and support our allies, then we're in really good shape. All right, all of you need to be guard towers. So again, we're going to be getting hit by air units soon enough. Okay, this is fully saturated. Is this gold mine fully saturated? It is. I'm mostly making guard towers here to push back against air units that are going to circumvent us. Holy shit. Do we just keep pushing? I think so. Give me a granite golem. Okay, and then mortar teams hit the buildings. Let's get some Merciless. Let's get more mortar teams when we can afford them, please. Because they're actual human gods. Granite Golem's going to die, but that's okay. They're focusing my siege weaponry down. That's expected. Okay, and again, we're very close to being able to reinforce our allies, which is the biggest thing. Now we can help them push through the ogres so that we don't have to deal with the dragons and the gnolls and the harpies. Because that was where things were really spiraling out of control, is where I couldn't deal with those types of units. All right, let's move on up. Okay, this looks a little dicier. But again, these are all pre-placed, so every little bit. Is my mortar team dead? I think so. Might have to back up here. We have nothing to dispel. Okay, stuff is starting to get through.
What?
I think we stopped him. Okay, good.
All right. Yes, my lord.
I also spent a lot on towers last time, which is unfortunately necessary, but...
I am the Iron Hand.
Okay, allies, keep coming, allies. Keep bringing it. Bring it hard. Let's go. Mortar teams.
They shall not escape.
Okay, that's a lot of the pre-place stuff that's gone now, and that was a lot of Unholy Frenzy that we no longer have to deal with.
Understood. Let me
Okay, let's back up for a moment. Let's try to keep her alive. I guess let's get a couple Red Priests. They're not that
I
strong
am the Iron Hand.
for healing, but... Again, this may very well be what we needed for victory. I don't know. Having pushed through all of the pre-play stuff early is going to make a big, big difference. We're getting healed by our allies, or we were. You know one thing that could make this just a little bit better is give Vanessa the Scepter of Healing. But then the second section would be a little harder. Okay, now the ogres are aggravated and fighting us. Because our allies have made it to them. Okay, our allies continue to be here. I should probably back her up just a little bit. She needs to be healed.
They shall not escape.
It's a lot of ogres coming in. I think we gotta back up.
Let the hunt begin.
Rally here, get Merciless. And...
More work. Off I go then. Righto.
Let me investigate. Justice.
I guess get back in there.
Having reached a
I need mana on her and I need to heal her. Is this mine? Yes. Okay, good. Okay, we got lots of roars going down, but I think we can dispel it. We're getting healed by our allies plus rejuve. And she's also healing herself by the amount of damage that she's doing. Ah, okay. And this is where things begin to spiral out of control with the dragons that circumvent all of our defense. So let's take out Brakta fully.
The Iron Hand of justice. Having reached a verdict.
And then we're going to back up
Let me
to take care of this. Got some allies coming in. Merciless, move up, please.
bend thy
I think our allies are good here, so let's move up with these. Our allies don't make any siege weaponry either with what they build. Gotta focus fire here. Suppose we could also cripple some of this stuff. Okay, we have an open path. So our red allies are pushed straight down the middle and put pressure on blue. That's big. So now I think we have to buckle down. We got to start buckling down and attacking with our allies, etc., etc. Like we've got to. This is where things are going to get like really serious, and I think I spent too long hunkering down in the middle in my first attempt, and that allowed me to get overwhelmed by these constant air attacks. So what I'm going to do now is make flying machines to counter these. I really thought our hunters would be better against these, but they take reduced piercing damage. So what I could probably do... Well, they have resistant skin, too, don't they?
Say the word.
Okay, let's back up. And let's give time for our allies and see what they can do. We have managed to allow for basically I want to take the time now to make sure that I'm not going to lose. So right now, let's allow our allies to make as much progress as possible. Commander Fox is attacking. If we could get up there and help them, maybe with just a set of mortar groups, that would be good.
Our town forces are under attack.
Okay, finally you're gone.
Understood.
Whoop. Let's come over here and see if we can kill this flyer.
Say the word. Yes, my liege. Okay to go.
Say the war mechs are gonna obliterate my flying machines. Or is he just gonna sit there? There he goes.
Roger, we'll go.
There we go. Okay. Now, I want to keep the pressure on, but I would much rather build an actual army before. So, we're going to make siege engines and mortar teams so that we can actually keep the pressure on here. A couple pyromancers. And then we have merciless. Let's get some crusaders and hunters because we need a lot of anti-air. And I also need to continue making towers along the outskirts because we have dragons that are going to continue attacking us. Resistant skin, is that reduced magic damage or is that reduced...
Our allies' hero has fallen.
Spell... Well, that's magic damage. I was going to say spell damage. My allies are pushing into blue, so I think actually we go at least with Vanessa. At least. The rest of my units, let's leave here for the brief moment. And then we have to rebuild some defense in the middle here because, again, we get some dragons that continue to attack. So I don't have a lot of... I don't have a lot of resources still.
What is it?
Wow, we're in low upkeep.
Orders.
That is very rare.
Ready to work.
I want to move up with Vanessa so that we can help push into this base as soon as possible. If we can get rid of their town hall, then we can start picking off their production on the outskirts that they've had problems with in the past. Also, this red faction... See, that's a lot of dragons. See, what's going to happen? They're getting caught by Red Fist units on the left, and they're going to swerve over and attack from the left. That's why that keeps happening.
Our forces are under attack. What is it? Ready to work. Right there.
All we can do is just put down towers along the outskirts and hope that it's enough to delay, which it should be.
I can taste their fear.
Our town is under siege.
And if maybe they can push back Brockta on the left, then we can push into Gran. Just taking the pressure off of one side would be enormous. Just enormous. All right, let's get up here. If we can draw parts of blue into, like, parts of blue's defensive force into us.
Job done. Our forces are under attack.
Okay, so we're going to go attack blue with everybody. Let's quick save. Siege engines just go straight for this. And then the individual production structures. That's your only job.
Have you reached a verdict? Understood.
Okay, looking good. If we can push Gran back here, that would be huge. So let's do it. We got allies pushing in. See, now the Harpies are going to start attacking us from the side, but I was ready for them this time. So much was just pre-planning and understanding what we needed to do. Makes just an enormous difference.
Have you reached a verdict?
Is Gran still alive? Not only is Gran still alive, but he has like a ton of HP still.
Understood.
Job done. Job done.
Okay, here come the ogres on my main attack force. I've got some allies here. Let's see if we can push this back. Meanwhile, again, it's only Vanessa up here. We attacked at a bad time, I think because Gran was here too. But here comes Commander Fox, which should be a huge help. Let's berserk with her. She's at pretty full, not full HP, but she's got a good amount of HP.
More work.
Yep, being able to push these air attacks back makes a big difference. Okay, Vanessa's here to give command aura. Fox might have that too. I don't know. Let's get some hunters, more siege engines, because I think the ones that I had didn't make it.
Have you reached a verdict?
Follow up with this group. Yes, and the important thing too is we allowed our allies to get drawn into this set. That makes a really big difference. Okay, meanwhile, they're still pushing through. They're going to get the Fortress of Brockta.
Forces are under attack.
Yeah, part of it was just, it was timing. It was all timing in that first attempt. See, and now that we're at this stage, I'm very confident we're going to win. It was just getting here. Okay, siege engines, mortar teams, just go for the production structures. That's it. You know what? No, go for the altar first. Then this, then this, then this. Oh, look, catapults. Okay, they do send siege weaponry. I didn't think they did.
I am the Iron Hand.
Where are you, Vanessa? Keep attacking.
Justice shines.
Cover our ranged units, please. Okay, Gran is not going to be rebuilt. Well, he probably has another altar, but...
Have you reached the road?
Okay, Granite Golem is up. Just about. Man, Vanessa's having some serious problems with her mana. Cool. Go for this one next. As long as we're not getting hit by huge air attack at any moment, which I don't think we are. Where are the harpies built from? Bestiaries, maybe? I haven't seen any bestiaries. Alright, go for this altar. For Gran's back out, because he's very strong. Oh my word. We're doing it. We're doing it, boys. Fire mages. I haven't really been using my casters. Again, the casters are pretty good, but it's just... I think I was discouraged from using them because the first faction that we fought against was immune to a lot of that stuff.
Let me rest.
Okay, another barracks. Summoning circle. Got a huge group here. Whoop, look out. Ow.
Then guide them.
Oh my word. I think we've done it.
Yes, my liege.
I think, again, getting rid of blue was huge. Then we cut over and get rid of brown, and now we no longer have those air attacks that are going to hit us. So the harpies were the least of the problems, but now this is going to free up our ally on the right to be able to push directly into green and not get distracted by any other attacks. Granite Golem leading the charge over here.
Have you reached the verdict?
Okay, it's another production structure down.
I am the law.
Wow, it's insane how this mission went from feeling incredibly difficult to incredibly easy.
I can taste their
I don't know when I'll cut in this footage, but again, I wanted to show that like I can do it. I can do it.
Our town is under siege.
All right, this is the first time Vanessa is actually attacking us, which is intriguing.
Have you reached the verdict?
Get rid of the entirety of the Dogs of War. Don't attack air units, just attack buildings, please. The Gnolls have a lot of stuff. Okay, keep pushing up there. Lots of dragons. Make hunters, make flying machines. Might have to pull back here. Again, it was all about expectations and knowing that the main threat is going to be these flyers, these flying attacks.
Let's get to fight.
There you go. Go for towers next. Granite Golem almost up. Yeah, and having these catapults in here from Red Fist is... Whew, that's nice. I don't know if Commander Fox is dead. I assume he is. Okay, and that'll do. That'll do. Make some additional workers. We can come up here and take Gran's base, too.
Yes, me lord.
Every little bit. I don't know if Green's would divert this way or just attack straight down the middle.
Let me rest.
Honestly, these Red Fist catapults are making a huge difference. Yeah, Commander Fox is pushing in here. Let him just keep doing that. We don't have to kill the ogres. We just go for green.
Then guide them.
Job's done.
So yeah, you have to be aggressive early. If you're not, then the back bases will become aggressive with you too quickly for you to deal with,
Let the
essentially.
hunt begin.
That's the impression that I got, at least. Okay, well, let's finish this up legit. Get some siege engines. Low upkeep, mortar teams. Oh yeah, good work, Commander Fox. How could you do this to me, Vanessa? You were like a sister to me. I'm sorry, Sass. I really mean that. You saved my life and supported me, but you're an orc, just like the rest. Your race is too dangerous to be allowed to live. I will make it quick. Oh, that's right. Sassorgarn is still alive at this point. Yes, Zelik. Good flippin' work. In my father's name, charge! Letting others fight for you. How typical.
Have you reached a verdict?
Okay. And we have definitely won. Well, that's a pretty big attack, but... Is Brokta in here? I think our Crusaders can handle this. I don't know how Death Breeze is even here, but that's alright. Let's just make sure that we get our reinforcements up to the front. Amari's back. I should have a lot of siege weaponry rolling its way to the front. But we might not be able to reinforce with anything right now. Okay, siege engines just roll by everything. Good work, Vanessa, just running by everything and going for the town hall. Perfect. Commander Fox finally goes down. Get rid of the foundries. These are all allied units. The important thing is that the allies on the right have just a straight shot to this base. Okay, Merciless. We've got some flying machines here to help us. Come and kill this dragon. I think we're going to be able to push this back. He may have another life here, or we already killed... Nope, never mind. Definitely still has another life. Okay, great. Your father never oh, we already saw that. Okay. Your father never liked me, Grofzag. Who has Flame Strike? Zelik. Okay. Whew. It's all good. Who's left here? Well, we'll kill him along the way. It's one of those situations where it's like, I don't think there's any way we can lose. I just didn't take the time to kill the ogres, but we only have to kill green. And there's a second part to this map that I suppose I'll replay, and that'll be the official end of this series. Okay, Grofzag is gone. Granite Golem, why don't you come on over here? Brokta the God, still going. Conquerors, flying machines. We have reinforcements coming in now. Okay, I want you all to just run by this. What's left? Looks like this. I'm gonna say, honestly, a lot of this stuff could just run by this. Okay, running some hunters up there. Brokta finally dead. took a while. Hunters, Crusaders, that's fine. Keep pushing, just every individual thing needs to be slowly destroyed. No Granite Golem right now. I got flying machines coming up that can help us with the dragons. Green is still built. I mean, Green's got a ton of production, that's the thing. Is this Zelik? He is. Okay, so me and Zelik holding it down. I probably need to reconvene, like reclump.
Yes, my lord. More gold is required. Ready to work. Where to? Yes, my lord.
And once these units can get through, because Amari was able to push back a lot of this. Granite Golem again. Okay, and that's everything on this side. Okay, you hit this. Yeah, you very slowly destroy that. And left side of the base is gone, completely gone. Just gotta find the rest of the altars. We may hit some ogre attacks down our main base area. Let's go for the altar. I think Grofsag just came back out. Yeah, he killed Zealot. Let's focus fire a little bit. Run these guys in. Okay, yeah, now we've got the reinforcements from our allied bases flooding in. Wow, it is crazy how, because I had even talked to Char, I'm like, wow, this mission seems abnormally challenging. I don't know if I'm just playing poorly or what. And I think, again, it really comes down to that timing. If you're not aggressive very early, you're not going to be able to win. You get pinned down like I did, and I think you're just kind of stuck. But now we've definitely done it. Very exciting. The ogres are allowed to live for today. Okay, he's down. So I think what I'm going to do is just make this part 2 of the video. Like, I ended part 1 and I had taken the middle and tried to make a bunch of stuff, but instead I'm going to make, I'll just make this part 2 with a little separate intro. Our scouts have confirmed that we're getting closer to your daughter, my lord. We will reach her soon. Tell the men to kill every single red orc and every demon they can find. Yes, sir. The men will also leave your daughter to you, of course. Good. Enough chit-chat. We have filth to destroy. So, interestingly enough, if we killed enough humans to make Vanessa leave, this is effectively the end of the Orc campaign. We exterminate the Orcs with Duke Valerian, and now we go and kill Edal. So it's a very interesting, totally different outcome for the Orcs. So we've got, we never read Termination. The war chief is dead, now his race comes next. The world of Arkain neither needs nor tolerates the existence of these vile Cretans. They all will be put to the sword. There can be no mercy and no forgiveness. The Orcs have done nothing but harm every other race. They must die, and if their allies stand by their side, they must die too. All done. While the Orcs and their allies are being beaten to death by the armies of Duke Valerian Redfist, another obstacle has presented itself. Edal, his own daughter, not only joined the demons, she also seeks to kill the Duke. His rage knows no bounds, and he wishes to kill the useless child with his bare hands. Duke Redfist shall no longer suffer weaklings, especially when they are part of his family. Cool. So we've got Duke Valerian Redfist. He has a blessed amulet. +9 all stats. Before his death, Emperor Cenarion the Demon Slayer had declared that his most trusted advisors would be given magical amulets. Blessed by the High Priest of the Empire, these amulets would impart holy protections and blessings upon the wearer. This tradition is still being honored by the emperors and their advisors. He's got the Scepter of Healing. Hell yeah, let's go. Thanks, Rangul. Bladebane armor, Arcanite shield, so lots of defensive items. Crown of the Deathbringer. So he gets a mild Finger of Death, and then extra survivability, and then a health stone, just as an oh shit. Avenge. This is what I like to see. Passive corrosion aura, passive plating. Reduces all attacks by 21 damage. Wow. And then firebomb. Throws a firebomb in an enemy unit that deals 600 damage to the target unit and all enemy units around. Okay, then we got a little Redfist faction here. We shouldn't really need to heal with the with these guys, just because these guys their heal kind of sucks. It's only 400 HP. Let's use a firebomb. That's real good. And then we've got the Scepter of Healing. I don't even need to use Avenge. It's like I want to save Avenge for like a final battle with Edal. That's the man we're looking for. Kill him. Okay. And I get the suspicion. I thought that the second objective was going to be go and kill Vanessa. With like we'd get control of Fox's base, but instead no, we're going to go and kill Edal, which is pretty interesting. And Redfist is real strong, so well, let's just get in there. And if anyone's low, we just back them out. We've got the Scepter of Healing. Again, I don't want to have to use Avenge if I don't have to. I'll leave these guys on Dispel Magic. Remove buffs. Okay, good stuff. And then we have Command Aura from Merciless, don't we? Yeah, okay, good stuff.
The time has come.
Orders?
I see lots of Infernals. Let's see if we can engage these piecemeal. They're immune to magic. I don't know that Firebomb counts as magic. Let's just try it and see. No, immune to magic. That's fine. These guys have magic, do magic damage, so let's back them out.
I am your servant.
and just make it through. We're just ending with a nice little microsection to soothe the nerves. Man, I really can't stress enough. I was... Essentially what happened on my first attempt is I was like, I don't think I can do this. And I just put on the God sheet, and I made it to this section, and then I saved and quit, and I started talking to Shar. And he's like, I don't know, everyone says that mission's easy. And so apparently the key, again, is you have to be aggressive. And if you're not, the mission's going to be so much harder. Like, crazy, crazy. Okay, so... Whoop. Back up, back up. Let's use Firebomb. Oh my god, that's so much damage. Even the demons can't stand up to Red Fist. Red Fist, by being blind fanatics, have chosen to save the world. That's kind of funny. Seen some folks in the comments who are like, yeah, I hate the orcs. The humans are always better. There's orc filth, like kind of like role-playing, but in like a too real sort of way. It's always been weird to me. But I get it, you know, I guess if you prefer not the orcs, then this ending is for you. We've exterminated them. And again, what I'm suspecting is that we're still going to kill Vanessa, and I'm also suspecting...
What do you need? We must act.
That,
Yes, my lord.
this is just going to be the end. Like, do the timelines reconverge? I don't know. Firebomb him. Oh, don't stand in that.
Right away.
I cannot take control of your pathetic followers. How is this possible? You dare to even consider that you could control my soldiers? I will tear you apart and rip your demonic heart out. Okay, this guy's doing a lot of damage. He also will resurrect. Ow. Scepter of Healing keeps going through the stun, dude.
What ails?
Not
Here.
enough mana.
We'll give you a
I am
rejuve.
your servant.
Orders?
What
You
ails?
guys back up.
As you wish.
Watch for the Rain of Fire. He comes back with full mana. I'm not sure what he just used. He didn't Rain of Fire, though, so that's fine with me. We haven't lost any units as far as I can tell. I guess we're just too strong to be mind controlled. That's what it is. We're so fervent with our fanaticism, right? Well, I guess we just keep going. We're getting close to the end. I haven't used Avenge at all, and I want to save that for, like, this inevitable end battle. Though I probably could have used it on the Demon Lord. It would have stunned him out of using that Rain of Fire. But it doesn't matter. We can heal through it all. I see more units down here. I don't even know if... It shouldn't really be worth going out of my way to attack these guys. He's stunned. There's the Firebomb. That is a really good spell. Holy shit. I'm assuming that's what Marin had in Mission 14. That did just like that giant AoE. Almost definitely. Rune of Restoration is actually quite useful here. Because we've been dispelling a lot. Can you say... Isn't it Cripple? It's pretty good. That would have been good against the ogres. Should have used that more. I didn't use my casters enough in the first section, for sure. Hello? Oh, it's Krogar. You will not reach your daughter, human. I will... Just shut up and die already, filthy redskin. Should I... Well, let's cripple him. I was going to say, I want to use Rain of Fire again. Or not Rain of Fire, Avenge. But I don't think I have to. I think he'll go down. I was afraid he would use his ultimate, which is like Stampede. And I don't have a stun, so I guess all we have to do is back up if he uses it. But instead, he's just going to die. Another Rune of Restoration. Still haven't used Avenge. I saw a ramp up here, so let's check this. Did I miss anything? I like the little touch that Red Fist can't be mind controlled. That's funny. So even in the normal timeline, the non-secret ending timeline, the Red Fist, like there's still a small faction of Red Fist that survives. Not a large amount of them, but a group of them still survives. Just worth keeping in mind. So the Red Fist faction is still around. They just seem like a really interesting and unique faction. Oh, nice. Okay, got the Infernal.
Right away.
All right. Looks like we're getting close to the end here, so I'm assuming that this is going to be it.
Say the word.
What ails?
And now we have an Infernal. That's nice. Okay, so let's get into position. I'm going to quick save, because this has got to be the end. There's nowhere else to go. I see Doom Guards there. I wonder if I could lure them to me. I had just saved, so if this doesn't work, then I can always just redo it, but if I can just lure these Doom Guards, because they, you know, with the cripple and all of that, I guess we can remove cripple, but yeah, this is a huge amount of units. Let's take these piecemeal, if we can. Come back! Nope. Okay, they're all coming. Hey, turn on your searing arrows, dog. Avenge? Edale! Finally, it's time for you to pay, father. Oh, he got stunned out of it, didn't he? Blast him with a Q. We should cripple stuff. Cripple her in the back. Let's just start throwing down rejuves. Scepter of Healing's here. I don't have any other spells available. Ow. Ouch. Wow, she killed both of my clerics at the same time. You're not my daughter. You're just a pathetic demon whore, unworthy of your bloodline. I will squeeze your veins dry until all blood is gone. Every single drop, and then I will replace it with dirt as it befits you. His threats are creative. I give him that much. Now kill him, Edale, dear. And you, demoness? I will bind your pathetic mind to a rat. Wow, we barely lost anything. We lost like 3 units. A disgrace in life and even more so in death. You truly are a huge disappointment. Father, the Orcs are no more. They have been completely wiped out. Mother has been avenged. Their allies are on the run. We have won. Oh, she's definitely dead. Is that so? Yes, my liege. Your orders? Tepid pause. There's one last thing left to be done before we can go on. What is it, Father? Your mother is not completely avenged yet. What? Father, why? You joined them and fought by their side for far too long. You're just another disappointment, like all of my other children. Wow. Send for the men, Fox. We're hunting down the rest of the scum. Once the Orcs and their allies are all eradicated, we will hunt the Mogtar. The red Orcs are the same filth as the green ones. Our war is not over yet. Zelik, bring me a rat and prepare yourself. I want you to bind the mind of a certain demoness to it once I'm done here. Well, he follows through with his word. He did say he was going to put Lysara in a rat. I've always felt the Orcs were an interesting race. Now they are no more. I could not save them, if only things had been different. It all comes down to who the player can control, because their faction's going to win. Congratulations, you finished the second Orc book of Arkain by wiping out the protagonist race. You may consider this your preferred ending for the second Orc book, if you hate the Orcs that much, or continue by playing the other path. The Orc part of the series is over for now, for you at least, if you stick to this particular ending, but the Legends of Arkain is far from done, the war is far from over. Good luck, Jayborino. I love how... I really love how it just ends. Like, the campaign just ends. That's really funny, because there's still, you know, 1, 2, 3, 4, and then 2 really good interludes. Birth of the Dominion and Age of Peace are excellent interludes. But yeah, like I was saying earlier, I know some people, they take their role-playing, their fictional role-playing a little too far, and when they talk about, say, you know, hating the Orcs, it comes across in a way that doesn't feel like it's in the context of the game. Just, I hate to be the one to break it to y'all, though. Orcs they're not real. Anyway, I thought that was an excellent second pathway. I was getting frustrated with this chapter the first time through, but again, it makes a lot more sense now. But it's one of those where, like, you have to play it in a specific way, and if you don't, then you're going to get blocked in that middle section for forever. You're not going to be able to break out and make any sort of progress. Very intriguing, but I'm glad I was able to come back and do it. I'll have to cut this footage in separately. I'm glad that I made it. Again, you probably won't see me. I just used a cheat. You won't see that, but I'll probably leave a little of the footage in where I'm just slowly getting beat down. And I'll make an intro to this video kind of explaining the situation. But thanks, everyone, for watching, and I'll see you next time. Bye now.